All through my life, I've been carried by grace, God's grace. 5, 10 years ago, you'll have told me I'll be where I am today, or having achieved the little that I have today, probably I wouldn't have believed you. They call me Wambugha or TNL, Top Notch Lady, and this is my story. Born and raised in Likoni, Mombasa, Kenya, a last born in a family of 5 members, my mom and my 3 siblings. Having lost my dad at the tender age of 4 years, life was different. My mom, who was then a primary school teacher with a meager salary, really struggled to provide for us and bring us up. You can imagine having 4 kids all looking up to you as the dad and the mom at the same time. It was hard, it was challenging. Yes, I was young, but then I could tell that things were not okay at home. We didn't have the luxury of getting whatever we wanted because we couldn't afford. Many times we lacked. The days we slept hungry, other days maybe on a cup of porridge. But there are also some days that we had food in the house, lots of food. And we had good memories, good times with the family, something that I'm grateful for. We had dates at the shops. But one thing my family had in plenty was love. We loved and supported each other, something that I'm really grateful for. Recently I read Finding Me by Viola Davis, her story growing up, how she grew up in a violent family, seeing her parents fighting each other. And for so long, I didn't realize that it's actually a privilege being brought up in a family that knows no violence. But it's after I read that book, that's when I realized that I'm actually blessed. And I'm grateful being brought up in my family, this family that loves each other and we got each other's back. It's after reading Finding Me by Viola Davis that inspired me to actually start this channel, because I realized that everyone has a story to tell. Yes, my story may not be the same as yours, but then we all have a story to tell, and through your story, through my story, someone else will be encouraged, someone else will be inspired. In primary, class 7 and 8, I was in a boarding school. And most of the times during visiting days, I would see my friends running to their fathers, hugging them. And I would really feel bad because I didn't have a dad to run to. I would feel bad because I wished that my dad was there to come visit me and hug me and, just spend time with him. Sometimes my friends will tell me, oh, my dad bought me this, my father bought me that. And it will really hurt me because as a kid, I really wished that my father was there to buy me this and that, just as my friends. And most of the times I will tell my mom and she was like, but you have a dad. I mean, you have God. God is your father. So whatever you want, ask him and he will give it to you. So then growing up, from a very young age, I learned to trust in God. I learned that God is my father and he's my dad, and whatever I want, I should tell him and he will give it to me. Just like you go to your dad, you ask him and he gives it to you. And well, it's true. He's proven to be there for me and my education. He's always provided for me in some very unimaginable ways, some ways that I can't even tell. I've known how it feels to lack. I've known struggles from a very young age. But all through this process, I've learned gratitude. I've learned to be grateful to God for who I am and for what I have, and for the gift of friends and family. Next time, I'm going to share my education journey and show you how, if it wasn't for God, honestly, I don't know where I would have been. Honestly, I wouldn't have managed this far. My family wouldn't have managed this far because honestly, God has provided for me in some very unimaginable ways. He brought sponsors in my life all through from my primary to my high school to my campus level. And it's just been grace, God's grace. And that's why I started by saying that all through my life, I've been carried by grace, God's grace, which is totally true. I hope you've been inspired. I hope you've been encouraged by this story. And if this is the type of content, give this video a like. Make sure you subscribe below and hit the notification bell so that every time a new video is posted, you'll be the first one to be notified. Give this video a like, comment, share. Also share to your friends and let them be encouraged. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.